Hi Scorpio, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for February 13th through February 27th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Alright, so this is for Scorpio. Temperance. Where are you at? There you are. Alright. Could be about Sagittarius, could be you pulling back. I feel like you are in a situation where that was maybe hot and heavy at first or progressing really rapidly at first, and now it's like pulling back for balance and perspective, realizing that maybe I need to think this through a little more, or just like, okay, I've done my due diligence, now I have to sit back and wait. I have to be patient. Okay. Four of Swords, Seven of Cups, Justice, it could be Libra, 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Sun could be Leo. All right, so let's see here. All right, so I think you want to believe that, or what you want to be true is that it's just there's a withdrawal, there's a pulling back. It's not because someone is pursuing other options, it's because actually they're kind of shut down and giving something, just taking a break from a situation, but it's not to pursue other options. I think that's, you still want someone's exclusivity. What's this Four of Swords about? What's this Four of Swords about? A withdrawal from the fighting over this marriage, over a marriage. And it's about, I can see why Temperance showed up. So you still want someone's exclusivity. You don't want it to be like where there's this decision and now all of a sudden there's a multitude of choices to be made, or that someone is using this time apart to actually, mobilize resources that you don't know about, or start dating, doing something that would be outside the relationship or the committed connection that you have. I feel like you don't want it also to be about someone strategically making plans for a life without you. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever break this is, you still are hoping for that connection instead of them starting to make plans to move on with someone else or other things or other places, that sort of thing. You don't want the change over here. Okay, so we got fighting, of course. You don't want to be cut off. You don't mind taking the break, but you don't want to be cut off, and you certainly don't want the disconnect or the cutting off of this secure, happy, stable home with longevity here. This is Justice about. Karma's at work, that's for darn sure. What's this Justice about? Wow. Okay, so this right here, justice shows up when someone needs to make an apology or the scales need to be balanced, obviously. This looks like somebody is going to be saying they're sorry. So basically this time apart is going to cause someone to reflect and maybe come forward and say that they're sorry. It could also be that the relationship is restored because, well, yeah, someone either says they're sorry or they do the right thing regarding a soulmate, connected, committed partnership, a relationship of longevity, a relationship that you feel is your person, somebody you belong with and somebody you belong to, so to speak. It's a karmic decision. It's a karmic connection. We got wow. Soulmate. This is the right thing being done, the scales being balanced, things being as they should be. Things are set to right. So, I don't know what that, I don't know how to get any plainer than that, but there's something that, okay. I feel like I'm missing something though. Is this a karmic decision involving a soulmate, a marriage, and somebody yet you feel, is this two people? Is this Is this karma? Is this having to make a decision between who you're married to and who you want to be with? Or is it the same person? Something, my spidey sense is tingling, but okay. Maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe, how about I lay the rest of the cards out, huh? Ten of Wands. What's this Ten of Wands there for? Whoops. Guess I should do it this way. Okay, so the Ten of Wands, it's, wow. So we got two, okay, so we got hard work here. So a lot of work. It's either harvest or punishment, but there is a heavy load that could also be achievement because you've acquired and accumulated so much and achieved so much over the long haul, right? So you're taking a break from a situation that required a lot of work. But I feel like there's something's, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something it's bothering me about this, because it could just be a couple that is in separation and you get back together because it's the right thing to do. Someone says they're sorry, balance is restored. We have the soulmate connection is intact here, right? But it doesn't, if something's missing, because we have a lot of work being involved here and another karmic decision or karma showing up again, justice, and we've got an ending. So is it two situations and two people? Like I just, all right. What's this Queen of Swords about? Cutting things off? Having to be decisive? So, you know, on its face right here, it's like, okay, I want to put in the hard, it's a lot of work, but we need to work to balance the scales to make things right again. I want somebody to maybe make the effort and work towards winning me back or saying they're sorry, that sort of thing. But then we've got an ending here. So is it putting the past to rest? That's, I think, what's bothering me. Is it putting the past to rest so that we can have a new beginning, a simultaneous ending and a new beginning? Is that what this is? Because everything's fine until I get to this card. This is you, Scorpio. So there we go. This is Libra. This is Libra. So maybe, Scorpio, you're having this relationship with a Libra, and you're wanting to work on it with your person to create a new beginning or to restore the relationship. Because you don't mind the break, but you certainly don't want to be overwhelmed with choices, or like I said earlier, I mentioned all that earlier, someone starting to stray while they're on a break. You want the connection and committed partnership restored. Is it with the same person though? Are we talking about two different people? All right. Okay. What's this Sun about? See, it's going to work out. This is about things working out. What's this Sun about? Could be Leo. What's this Sun about? Patience. There, much patience with someone from your past, or soulmate connection, soulmate connection, soulmate connection. Karma. So we've got heavy duty karmic connection, soulmate connection. This is probably a relationship that you feel like you should, that is your definite person that you feel like you should be with, and nobody else. You don't want any other options. This is your person. And there's some things that need to be cut out or resolved. Maybe there's that sort of clearing of the air that needs to happen maybe a couple times, but you don't want to give up on this, what you see as a connected, committed, stable partnership, and you want to put the work in to resolve these issues, to do the right thing, and to lay old things from the past to rest so that you can restore the committed connection. However, for some of you, I feel like this is two separate people. It's the damnedest thing, but I feel like you don't want someone. For some of you, it's almost like you're waiting for someone else to work out their stuff so that you two can be together. I feel like, maybe you're waiting for someone to do the right thing and end a relationship so that you can be with them. So maybe you're on a break from a relationship because there was just too much drama and fighting, and there's been this withdrawal. And meanwhile, there's this connection with this other person, and you're kind of waiting for them to resolve a situation so that you two can be together because you feel like they're your person. It could be that. Two different scenarios here. It's general. I can't help the way I feel. I got something nagging at me, and But for all intents and purposes, on its face, this is about working things out with your person and restoring that soulmate connection. Across the board here, we've got a resounding yes, things are going to work out. Be patient, give it time. This is an intense, ethereally and spiritually connected relationship, and you two essentially belong together. But it is going to take time, and it's going to be a process, and there's going to be some work involved. And this is about pulling back and having patience so that you can have perspective. So maybe that when you do the work, when you start to restore that karma, or when you do that karmic work, you're not just picking up where you left off. There's been something in review. There's been that clearing of the air. There's you working together, because you don't want things cut off, and you certainly don't want to be the only one making all the decisions and fixing it. You want both of you working together. All right, Scorpio. 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 Simplicity. Most likely, this will help with that, because as we get perspective, things kind of start to de-escalate. That's always best, right? And this could be like, it's very simple. Can we just stop arguing about the past? Can we just put things to rest and work this crap out? It's very simple. We know we belong together. Let's just do this. Let's quit with the drama, and So there is an element. Here I am saying it's going to be a process, and this is like simplicity. Thanks. Awesome. Point being, sorting all of that out is a process. It's going to be a process, and it might be very simplified, or you might realize along the way. I think this part is simple, honestly. I think putting things to rest and having those clarifying conversations where you clear the air, that's going to be a little bit, but I think this part, look at this, across the board, these are two people that belong together. So whoever you came to check up on, or confirmation, whatever, it's very simple. The answer is yes. We got the yes card here with the sun. Okay, all right. Also, too, with these two right here, the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, to me, that indicates like a power couple. Like these, not only do you belong together, but you're greater together than you are apart. These are two people that just work really well together, create. I'm surprised the Empress didn't show up, honestly. Of course, if it did, let's be honest, I'd be like, somebody's pregnant, but Scorpio. Scorpio. Nope. Getting some perspective. Yep, across. Okay, so we got Temperance showing up twice. We got Karma or Justice showing up twice. And we've got this card, which is about right now you might be in a period of isolation, or there might be distance between you, but it's purposeful. It's for perspective. You need to be able to look at things objectively so that things can be simplified and distilled down to be dealt with without a lot of hurtful words, arguing, drama, that sort of thing. It's about time. It's going to be very, very soon. You two are going to be reconvening to discuss, hopefully patiently and with compassion, what to do, or begin the process of getting back together, because you belong together. Let's be honest. It can be very simple, but it is going to be a process. It's like, it's really weird. It's like that whole and thing. Instead of saying, well, it can be very simple, but it's going to be a process. It's like, no, it can be very simple and it's a process. You think they would negate each other, but actually both are true. They don't have to be mutually exclusive. So anyway, get that perspective, simplify there so things can be simplified, because if you go in emotional, this is saying that you need that distance and perspective. It's not going to be productive to be emotional or to be emotional about this. Whatever separation is happening now is purposeful for you to, both of you, to have a perspective on how you feel about this partnership. Okay? All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. Nailed it, sort of, without the confusion, right? I hope it was helpful. Honestly, this is like, we should all be so lucky, right? That's awesome. Okay, I hope to see you in the next reading. Thanks so much. Take care.